Hey Simlies, it's Deligracy here and welcome to another speed build video. Today I'm going to be making a gorgeous beach house in the world of Windenburg, and I actually adore this house when it's finished, and I really hope you guys enjoy it as well. But basically I was inspired by the new the new Cats and Dogs expansion pack that's coming out soon, because I was lucky enough to be invited to play it, and although I can't really say much about it right now, a lot of you guys will have noticed in the trailer and whatnot that a lot of the homes are they have a bit of a Hamptons feel about them. So I was kind of inspired to do a very cute beach house, but at the same I wanted it to feel a little bit Hamptons as well as being a little bit upmarket potentially. You guys can decide what you think about that, but at the same time really cozy and really beachy and just nice and friendly and welcoming. I will be using this beach house for my Barbie Let's Play, Season 3, and in that Let's Play, Jem, her eldest son, is he's kind of living in a really ultra modern beach house right now with his girlfriend Margot, and they have got two kids now, two toddlers, and I just feel like they need something that's a little bit more family friendly, and I felt like Margot's character wasn't as into the super modern bachelor pad style that Jem has always had with his homes. So she has probably taken the lead and been like, look Jem, I found this gorgeous house and I think it's perfect for us and the family to bring up with the boys, or to bring the boys up in, and yeah, I want to check it out, and they've bought it. So this is going to be furnished for them, but I think, I hope that it will suit a lot of your games too. Also, just so you guys know, I'm currently away on a beach holiday on the Sunshine Coast in Australia, so a lot of my videos right now have been pre-recorded, and it's been a bit tricky because I have been pre-recording for like a month now, probably. No, that's not true. I probably started pre-recording 3 weeks ago. So 3 weeks ago to kind of be able to get 3 weeks ahead. So I do apologize for a lot of pre-recorded videos, but I'm definitely keeping up with all of your comments. I read them, and I love checking Snapchat and Instagram and Twitter. So yeah, I'll definitely be super active on those other social medias as well as pretty much regular content almost every day. I'll miss a few days here and there, but most of the time it's pretty good. Also, this build is basically, this is the exterior of the build, pretty much finalized. And it's a bit of an irregular shape. I've never done a build in this shape, but I love it because it looks like it was originally a beach shack where we've put that blue wallpaper, and then gradually over time, two sides have been added to it. It's going to have an enormous playroom for the boys, which is so cute, and the playroom above it has their shared bedroom. And then as they get older, there's enough space to be able to make it into 2 bedrooms. That's kind of the plan for my Let's Play. But yeah, in this build, we're actually going to be furnishing it for 2 kids instead of toddlers, just to make it a little bit more, I suppose, versatile for gameplay, because young adults can sleep in there and teenagers can sleep in there, and the toddler beds are a little bit restricting. However, I just changed it into toddler beds really easily in my own time by just replacing the beds, and that was about it, and adding a few toddler toys and a couple of high chairs and a potty. So yeah, right now, if you want to download as is, it's ready for 2 kids to sleep in 1 bedroom, and then it's got a master bedroom as well, of course. So that is good. Also, I loved using these windows with the blue, the electric blue accent on them. I thought they were perfect, or they went perfectly with the blue timber on the side of the house. And you guys will also notice that I've deliberately made this look like it's been renovated over time, because we have more big modern windows at the back of the house, and the front of the house has kept mostly, in the most part, more traditional looking windows. Maybe windows are a little bit older. Perhaps it has a little bit of a heritage listing. I don't know, whatever storyline you can think of in your head. But yeah, I really wanted it to look like it was a beach shack renovated. And I would love to live here personally. I think it would be very nice to wake up looking at that view. Oh my gosh, surrounded by water everywhere. Oh, so lucky. And just popping in some palm trees because it's near the beach, so you're gonna need some palm trees in there. And yeah, there's going to be a little bit of landscaping in this, not too much though. I think I add a lot of it off camera too, but I thought I'd just share a little bit of landscaping because I often leave it out of builds. And I've also left in furnishing one bathroom because a lot of you guys are like, oh, you always skip furnishing bathrooms, because I personally find them not that exciting to watch in other people's builds. And it just saves a bit of time taking them out of the footage. But I realized some of you guys actually wanted to see it, so I've included one bathroom in there for you guys. And then over here, I thought we'd create a nice shade area. I kind of regret not using the new toddler stuff pack shading area thing. It would have gone so perfectly with this house. And I was kicking myself after I uploaded it to the gallery because I was like, oh my God, why didn't I do that? I haven't used them yet, so that was a bit of a bummer. So sorry about that. And yeah, this is pretty much the house done. We're going to put in a nice pool as well, because you know what? You might be too lazy to walk like 50 meters to the beach, so you might need a pool. I imagine just living like this though. I mean, imagine being able to like jump off the cliff in front of your house into the water below. Of course, it would be deep enough to jump off and safe enough in my dream life situation. It would be so much fun. There used to be this place when I was growing up in a suburb called Mount Martha, which is on the Mornington Peninsula here in Melbourne, Australia. So for those of you guys who are local to me, you probably know that suburb. But there was a place there called The Pillars, and it was a real hotspot for people, or teens mostly, or young adults. Oh my God, I'm speaking in Sims life stages. But basically, you would jump off the cliff into the water below, and it was not really that safe, but kind of safe enough for most people to be able to jump easily into the water and everything would be fine. So I used to go there with my friends, and they would do backflips and blackouts and stuff off the cliffs, the boys would, and I would like jump off the most shallow one possible and be like, ee! But recently what did they do to the pillars? I think the council I think they denied access to it, or now they're giving out fines if you're caught jumping off it or something, because there was too many injuries, I think. And there was concern of the council being sued for like serious injuries, or like, let's be honest, death or something. Because some people were just really stupid, which is a shame because it's ruined the fun for everyone else. So yeah, that kind of sucks. I know I've spoken to you guys about this in another video before, but hey, it just came to mind again. So anyway, this is the entrance room. I love this wallpaper. It's got that nice misty sea blue color, and that's a nice couch from Parenthood. Parenthood? Is that from Parenthood? Oh gosh, now I'm muddling up my packs again. I'm not entirely sure. But later on in the video, we're actually going to use one of the benches, and we're going to put that in front of the couch and put a couple of things on it. So there's a nice little sitting area as soon as you walk into that entrance room, which I think it needs right now. It's just got a little bit too much space. And so yeah, we're going to add that in soon. Also, a lot of the colors in this house you guys may find a bit bland, just as a heads up, because I'm using a lot of whites and pastels and creams. Actually, no, do we use cream? No, we use mostly white. Just because, again, I'm kind of keeping with that Hamptons feel. But I've used the slightly darker timber flooring because I figured that warmed it up a little bit. So just as a heads up for you guys who love a lot of color, this might not be your favorite build, but I try. I try and inject color into it here and there. Because I feel like in real life, white on white on white minimalist architecture and interior design can look really cool. Like, I would never personally have it in my house like that. But if I'm looking through a magazine at ultra designer interiors, like amazing minimalist aesthetic. I love looking at that, but as soon as you try and recreate it in The Sims, I don't know, the coloring or something, it just doesn't look good. And I guess the furniture that we have available right now isn't quite right a lot of the time. So I wish we could do that. I don't know, maybe I'll try it. But yeah, sometimes it just ends up looking bland as opposed to really like, whoa, that's cool. And yeah, we're just painting the walls. You know, I have never painted a wall, which I find to be quite shocking. I've never painted a wall, and it's something I really hope to do one day. Most people will paint a wall, I'm sure, in their lifespan, and I've just never done it before. Is it hard or is it easy? Because you get, like, hiring a professional painter is a lot of money. I'm sure some of you guys either work as tradesmen as a painter, or maybe you have a family member who's a painter, your dad or something. Apparently it like is a really well-paying job, but it's really, really hard on your body after many years of doing it. Apparently it's just like really hard on your body, which I thought was really interesting because, you know, you sit down on your ladder or whatever, and I'm just moving in my chair if you heard that squeak. But yeah, and then you just paint. But I suppose if you're up on a ladder and you're stretching in awkward positions, and you must get some really nice upper body strength actually from holding your arm up all the time. I suppose that would be tough. Anyway, I've got a few rustic looking shelves here. I imagine that these shelves might have been from wood from the original building before they renovated it. I just thought they looked kind of nice. And I love that new little flower potted plant thing on the coffee table that came with the free game update, which had some extra base game items. So make sure to update your games, guys, because there are a few new things for The Sims. I have a video on it as well. And yeah, I thought the curtains behind the TV, although they don't really do that much, I thought it made it look a little bit more beachy. So yeah, and that yellow chair, I'm actually going to change from yellow. I thought it was too much for this room. I like it personally, but I was like, no, I want this house to be a little bit more, like, honestly, a little bit more bleak. I know that sounds weird, but I feel like I furnish houses with a character in my mind, and I feel like that character, Margot, likes things to be very beige and perfect and everything. So yeah, also because this is a house that is kid-friendly and toddler-friendly, that's just like a little table for the kids to play at next to the lounge room. And then we're about to move into the kitchen here using those new kitchen items from The Sims 4 Parenthood. I like those a lot, those drawers. Although I found the cupboards a little bit weird on the benches. They have like serious handles going on. Is it just me, or are those handles huge for the object size? I don't know, it's just not a cabinet style I have seen in real life to that big extent. I think I would have preferred just like simple drawers like on the other counters. And it takes me a long time here to figure out what kind of tiles I want. And I do have a really big issue with the Parenthood cupboards. I really don't like the blue glass flat color. I just think it looks bad and I just don't like it. So I use them in the end, but it still frustrates me that that glass doesn't look like glass. It looks like blue paint kind of thing, but like paint from a computer, not paint in real life. Savage deli. But yeah, just being honest. And then I was like, oh, maybe I should make all of the cabinets blue just to make it a little bit more beachy looking, perhaps. And also, I haven't really used them that much, so I thought it would be fun to mix it up a little bit. And again, trying to figure out which tiles to put with this. I basically try every tile, every option there is. And I was like, oh, maybe we can go with this. And then this is when I'm like, okay, I'm not happy with the carpet. So I'm not happy with the chair. So I make the chair blue and change the painting. I think the paintings actually suit this spot a little bit better once I place them in. And of course, I've used the bracket keys to size up the paintings there. So that's good. And yeah. Oh, I liked the yellow in those shelves. Damn, Deli, why did you change it? Why did you change it? I mean, there's still a bit of color in the room. It's not completely gone. Oh, and I also made it a nice brown in the other room too. This little room here is going to be the dining area, and it's masked off through using archways, which you could delete if you didn't want them there. So yeah, we're just going to place the table in. Those chairs kind of look like that beach shabby chic look, in my opinion. So we've got those there. And then once we add some curtains at the end, this room really comes together. To begin with, I'm a little bit awkward with putting it together and I really didn't like it. But yeah, in the end, we changed these curtains. Right now, those white ones, they just no. The whole room, just no. I just don't like it. I'm cringing watching it. Oh dear. But it does get there in the end after a while. And yeah. Also, today I have to pick up a new top from the post office. I really dislike it when I miss deliveries. Because I work from home, I should never miss deliveries. But occasionally I'll zip out for coffee or I'll have to go do something. And today I go spray tan. Because I go away tomorrow for my beach holiday, and my plan is I have a spray tan for the first few days while my tan gets going, and then by the time it's gone, I'll have a natural tan. So that's what I've wanted to do. So I went out and got my spray tan, and then when I got back, of course, in the literally half hour that I was gone, that's when the package came. I was like, damn it. And here we go. So I just think those curtains look better in the room. And yeah, I think we might even change the wallpaper to a navy color, which is a little bit more ballsy, but I kind of like it. So I'm pretty sure we do change it. And that fireplace was not going to fit there very well, I don't think. Oh gosh, so many things. I'm like, oh, what should we put here? So many corners to fill up. And I like that daisy painting, or sunflower painting. I love sunflowers, but I don't know if it's just the ones that they sell in Australia or if it's just sunflowers in general. They go nasty really quickly. Like they last maybe 3 days and then the water they're in goes really gross and they're just hard to maintain, I feel like. Although they're probably one of the most beautiful things to receive. In the first instance. So I would never complain being given sunflowers. They're one of my favorite flowers. Just a shame that they go manky so quickly. And again, working on the kitchen, just refining it. I just keep going back. I've also been thinking, when I first started YouTube, for those of you guys who have been watching my channel since I first began uploading, by the way, massive shout out to you guys for sticking around. I thank you so much. You guys got this channel started and I appreciate it so much from the bottom of my heart. I mean, I appreciate all of you guys, of course, equally, whether you've been watching for years or whether you've watched, like, this is your first video. I just appreciate you guys taking the time to watch what I love to do. But yeah, rambling again. If you did watch my earlier videos, I used to actually make Sims before I made the houses that they would live in, and I kind of miss doing that. I want to do that again because I really do build with a character in my head. Like as I'm building, I'm storytelling pretty much. So I think it's kind of fun, and I guess the main reason why I stopped doing that was just having the time to do both create a sim and a build. But I feel like I could release the build and create a sim at the same time, like 2 separate videos, and then that would kind of make it more worthwhile. So I think if you guys start seeing a few double uploads like that, that's basically my reason why, just because I miss it and I love doing it that way. Also, if you guys haven't noticed already, this is the Playroom, which is very bright, very colorful. I love this Playroom. I think it's so cute. And yeah, it's got lots of things for when the boys age up to kids. And like I said, in the screenshots, you'll see that I've actually appropriated it for toddlers as well, for my own personal gameplay with the Barbie LP. And then this is the bathroom I'm showing you guys. What a treat showing the bathroom furnishing. So we have 2 basins because I have 2 boys in this family. So they have a basin each. And then, yeah, it's a pretty basic bathroom. There's nothing too crazy going on. Except I thought maybe I could have some colored tiles there. And lots of baskets and things because kids have a lot of clothes and dirty things. They get things dirty from playing, so yeah, they needed that. And then up here is actually going to be where their bedroom is. So we've got the nice puppet theater, super bright wallpaper on one wall. It's a nice, bright, sunny room. I can imagine it would get really hot in this room in summer, so I feel like this room would need either fans or some kind of air conditioning unit. That's the first thing I thought when I was furnishing. I was like, this room would get so hot. Being up high and with the sun directly going into it. And then here are the beds for the kids. I replaced them with toddlers' beds in the screenshots. So yeah, just putting the lamps in. It's very matchy in terms of the color scheme. There being a lot of blue with hints of primary reds and yellows and oranges, particularly in the carpet. And tying a few of the toys in as well, color-wise. So yeah, just lots of toys scattered around the floor to make it look like there's kids that have been just playing there all day long. And I put another creative station up there too, and a few of these new toy boxes from the toddler stuff pack. I think they are very cute. And then I thought we needed a painting up here, but the Sims plum bobs were perfect, that poster. And a couple of chairs to sit in as well if you want to read to your toddler or your kid. Or maybe they need somewhere to sit while they do some coloring in or something. Although they have the creative stations for that, so that's a good point. Oh, and we needed some lights on the outside of the house, so I just did a sneaky lighting placement there. And then over here is the master bedroom. So this has a kind of very soft green wall. It's kind of seafoam green. Oh, that was such a good description. Seafoam green. I love it. It sounds like the actual name of a paint color. Now, I did like this bed to begin with. However, I change it to something more contemporary for my gameplay because I feel like Jem would want a more contemporary bed frame. That would be like, his bedroom would be like his room. There's like, no, I need this to be in my style, whereas Margot kind of got to do the rest of the house. So yeah, I do change it to something that isn't as exciting, and I change the walls to more of a blue color, so it's very matchy now. Definitely looking a little bit more Hamptons style, maybe. And yeah, although I did really like the other style of bedroom too. And I'm actually going to put an archway in here and make this area into a little home office. Did I put it in home? No. This is a second lounge room. That's right. So it's just got a nice fireplace and a couple of armchairs to sit in. I think that would be really nice, having your own little private lounging area near the master bedroom to kind of get away from the kids, or if you need time out, that would be nice. But again, very matchy with that rug matching the wallpaper perfectly and tying into the color scheme of the room. And yeah, just placing a couple of chairs. Those chairs are newies from the game update as well, where we got some free furniture, which is good. And we might even change the couch to match them in a second, I believe. I believe I can fly. Oh no, we rotated them. That's right. It's all coming back to me, you guys. Yeah. Also tonight, I am going out for a fancy dinner with my boyfriend's family for the first time. I've met his family, but I've never been out for dinner with them for a family dinner. So I'm kind of like, oh my God. Oh my God. It's exciting though. I think it'll be nice. It's always nice getting to know someone's family, and so interesting as well. Anyway, here are the screenshots. So this is the exterior of the house. Kind of has a little bit of a jetty style with the entrance. And then the back of the house, and then back to the front of the house. There's some planters there and a maid on the balcony. And then here's the entrance room, nice and simple. the lounge room, which is just next to the kitchen as well. I feel like we could have put a TV in the playroom too, but I suppose I forgot. And then, of course, there's a toddler high chairs in here that I put in when I moved Jem's family into it. A little kids gaming area. I didn't show this part. This is like a little yoga mat room and then a home study area. So those rooms are also included in it. And this is the main bathroom. Very pink, very pink and white. And here is one of the toddlers looking very unhappy, even though he has this amazing playroom to play in. Like, cheer up, buddy. Life isn't that hard for you right now. And the two little creative stations, the shelves, also the kids' bathroom downstairs with that fun geometric curtain. Oh my God, look at that. Baby doing a poo. Oh my God, so cute. And then, of course, I've replaced the beds for toddler beds. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Also, if you download the house, it is available on the gallery right now. I know I've been a little bit behind on uploading my speed builds, but this one is definitely up there, and it's got the children's beds in it. So if you have toddlers, like I said, you just need to replace the existing beds with toddler beds, and you should be fine. And then, of course, this is the master bedroom and some outdoor shots of boats going by and the little pool area, spa area. We've also got a barbecue area in there. Oh, this house is the dream house. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this build in the comments down below. And let me know if you have any ideas for other videos. Anyway, you guys, I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are in the world, and I look forward to speaking to you guys super soon.